Hi guys, welcome to Nine's Corner. I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods, but oh my gosh, it has been so warm here today. It's been like 30, 35 degrees, which is about 95 to 100 degrees for my Fahrenheit friends. Not a breeze. It's just like you're baking. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't do this. So, anyway, I think this just adds to the madness and the chaos, and that, I don't know about you, but I can get really cranky really quick when I'm feeling overheated. It just felt like too much, but there it is. So I had to kind of say, like, did you notice that on Joe Biden's paper, it had Kamala Harris as the first person? So I thought, first thing we need to do is to look and see what are the energies around Kamala Harris. Does it look like the possible or more than likely outcome would be that she's going to be the next vice president? So I thought, let's have a look into that, because I find it very telling that it wasn't a list of names. It was her name specific. And they were saying, they don't want to... they just knew that they were going to be getting questions about her. And it's like, come on now. So let's have a look and see how are the energies around Kamala Harris. Actually, let me turn these around so you guys can see them better. Sorry. I think that'll work. Okay. So in the past, we have, that didn't look very good, did it? I'm sorry, I didn't look very professional. I apologize profusely. And do you know what's worse? I have this this song, that earworm type thing, and it's Raining Men. You know that song? It's Raining Men. I don't know why, because I heard that song, and in my mind, I made a parody of it, and it was like, it's raining Dems, hallelujah, it's raining Dems. And that was the song that was going through my head as I was getting ready to do this reading. And it's like, oh my gosh, okay, back. So, in the past, you've got the Temperance card. So, Camilla obviously needed to find a balanced way or another way to get to her goal of being the president of the United States. So I find with Temperance, it's like sometimes, it's almost like you're seeking the middle ground to figure out how can I get to where I want to be, because sometimes you got to go to that middle step before you get to where you want to be. So this is leading up into this. She was looking at the middle ground. Where could how could she find the path to the presidency? So right now she has the Knight of Pentacles. So this is like a slow waiting for information to come out. It's almost like she feels like the offer is there and she's waiting on it. Underneath it, we have the Ten of Swords. I think this is just representing that I think she feels that because she ran for the presidency, and, she has been in the forefront with everything that's democratic to do with the Dems in the news and going against, everybody, putting up a good fight. I almost feel like she feels like I've done everything. Like, it's done. I'm cooked. I can't give you any more. I've done everything I possibly can to get this offer, to deserve this offer. On top of it is the weight of responsibility. It's like she's not walking into this thinking that this is going to be a cakewalk. She's walking into this feeling and knowing the responsibility. And it's not just the responsibility of the vice presidency / maybe eventual presidency. It's the responsibility of taking on being not just the first woman, but the first woman of color to be in the vice presidency. It is a huge responsibility, and she feels it. So her outcome is the Eight of Wands. So this is almost like it's going to happen quickly, which kind of aligns with what Biden had said, that he's going to give his vice president answer out quickly. And I also think that this is almost like showing that, you know, through it all, she's going to be the one that's going to go the distance. So not having anybody else's cards to, you know, have read on, meaning the other candidates for vice president, but just based on these cards, I would say, yeah, here she is. She's tempering out her desire to be president, to take the vice presidency. She's waiting on the offer. I think she knows the offer's there. And she is going to go the distance and become the next vice president of the United States. Okay. On to our next question. How are things for Joe Biden leading up to the November election? Let's see what's happening around Joe Biden. Okay, let me switch this around so you guys can see this okay. So, in the past, I don't think that it was, when he decided to go for president, that he had a number of things that he wanted to do in his retirement. I don't think becoming president at nearly 80 was one of them. But if you look at present day, he has the Knight of Wands. So this is showing somebody who passionately really wants to do something. They feel a calling to want to do something. Here we have the Two of Swords. So this is almost like he knows that whatever he's going to be facing, whatever is going to be left over from Donald Trump, whatever is going to happen, it's not going to be an easy road. And interestingly enough, I have the Knight of Pentacles here. And in my Kamala Harris reading, I had her at the center of her reading as the Knight of Pentacles. So it's interesting that this Knight of Pentacles would show up in Joe Biden's reading, because this could be her supporting Joe Biden. That's what's going to be underneath him. That's what's going to give him some of his strength and ability to push. And here we have the Two of Wands, which is almost like, you know, you've done this much, but there's this much more to go. I got two twos here, which is like a partial success. Guys, look, the only way I can describe it is that every time, like even my very first reading about Donald Trump, I got the Tower. And you know, if you've been watching me at all, you see how many times Tower comes up with Donald Trump. And I just, you know, I keep, you know, we've talked about it and said, oh, does this mean he's going to, you know, not give in to the election? Is he going to try to hang on to it? Is he going to try to steal it? And here, because I just see this sort of like, it's almost like, is there a possibility, just go with me on this now, is there a possibility that Donald Trump will, on November 4th, if he doesn't leave in August, God, let's still manifest that, guys. But if he doesn't leave in August and he stays in the race, say if he has no other choice, Putin and Barr and everybody's just saying, you know what, just stick it out. And he's such a narcissist that he'll feel like he can, and he'll be told that he can, and they'll be stealing and cheating. But say November 4th comes and he doesn't win. And instead of waiting to leave in January, he just says, you know what, middle finger to you, I'm out of here now. And then there's like a whole kerfuffle trying to figure out what they're going to do, because is not technically Biden, because even though he's won, he's not president till January. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. There's just going to be, it's not going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be some kind of kerfuffle. And it's like, if Donald Trump doesn't leave early, is it because he loses on November 4th that he just says, you know what, I'm out of here? I don't know. Because then he doesn't want to leave unless he's covered and he's got himself, he knows that he got Pence or whoever to I really don't know. It's just a feeling I get. It's like there's something around the election that's going to happen that's going to cause everybody to be like some kind of surprise is coming. Do you know what I'm saying? Alrighty. So onward. Okay, so let's look into Nancy Pelosi. And if you're wondering if I'm a little distracted, I am, because in my room I have my dog Spock, who's right there. Well, you could see him when I do and Ellie Cat, who is pregnant for the first time ever. And she keeps going from the floor to the couch, from the couch to the floor. So I'm always checking to see if she's trying to leave, because right now she's the queen. Everything she wants, everything she needs, she gets. So let's have a look into Nancy Pelosi and see what's coming up for her. Alrighty. Let me move these around so you can see them properly. I'm just going to cut this part out because it takes me too long. Alrighty. Can you see those okay, I hope? Alright. So, for Nancy Pelosi, here in the past, we get the Five of Wands, a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. It's just this constant battle. It's like this never-ending battle that just never gets resolved. But right now, in this present moment, she has the Judgment card. So that's like saying, rise and shine. Time to, make decisions here. And this could be a little surprise coming to Nancy that she's not expecting. Then we have the Sun underneath her. So this is a really positive card saying, look, if you make the decisions, if you drop, what you know on everybody, something will come of it. But above her, she's so stressed, like she's losing sleep. She's full of anxiety. There's something that's going on. There's some kind of, maybe, the Sun represents a plan that's been made, that's coming to fruition. It's actually going to finally come to whatever it is that she's been working on. It's going to come to fruition. It's here, it's ready, it's now. But she's got to make the decision, and she's really, really stressed. And here we got the High Priestess. So she 100% knows something, but for whatever reason, she's not quite ready to drop it on Donald Trump. So let's just have a look. What is it about? What is it that she's holding back on? Eight of Swords. So is she holding, she's holding information that could possibly jail Donald Trump. She's holding information because it's being held back by her because she feels like she's blocked in for some reason that she can't. There's going to be movement, and there's going to be quick movement. And it's like whatever the plan was that she was working on, it is going to come to fruition. Why is the Devil here? Why is the Devil here? I really and truly don't know. something that she had a plan, that she needs to make a decision. She's stressed out and worried about it. She knows it. She has the inner knowledge about it, but for some reason she feels trapped. It's coming to fruition, but then I got the devil, like there's some kind of entrapment here. Is there a worry or a stress? Page of Swords. So we've got a spy who's watching and looking and seeing. Heartbreak. Trying to get away with something. I really and truly wasn't expecting negative cards or like this type of negative cards around Nancy Pelosi, but I don't know if this could be referring to whatever it is that she had planned, the devil in the details she's not ready for. She's got a spy. It's going to cause heartbreak, and eventually she's going to come around to being able to get it, but she's not going to be able to get everything accomplished that she wanted, but she'll get enough to win or enough to get through this. I'm a little bit confused because I don't know why the devil would come up. What do you think? It's hard trying to read the cards when they're upside down to me, so I'm just going to flip these around for myself. So, in the past, there was arguing. Right now, she's in a position of rise and shine. You've got the sun here. Your plan can come to fruition. She's stressed out and worried about it, but then she has the High Priestess. So she definitely has something that she's holding within. She feels blocked. She feels tied for some reason. There's some reason why she's not able or she's stressed about allowing this plan to come to fruition. But it's something that she needs to decide quickly. But maybe there's something that's going to thwart her plans, or they're trying to, do something devilish behind the scenes with Bill Barr and all them. They're doing something that's stopping her. Maybe she was waiting on information from this person who's been spying on the camp. It's going to cause heartbreak for Donald Trump. But they won't be able to get him on all their charges, but they will get more people. That's how I'm reading it. She won't be able to catch all the people she was hoping to catch, but she'll definitely catch, 5 or 6 of them, 3 that will be really heartbreaking. Because here, they're going to be reviewing like what happened with all the money, resources, everything that's governmental. It's going to be just like looking at it going, what is here? There's going to be a really strong need, passion, want to get on the go and get things started, get things fixed, get things in motion again. And here I am trying to show it to you like always. She's got the victory card. So I'm thinking, I'm sorry, it's hard for me to read the cards upside down. I should have left them and just switched it, but working through all the little glitches, and I'm always trying to do what's best for you guys. And so to my way of thinking, I think she has a plan. She's ready to move on. She's scared to death to do it. She has information. She's feeling blocked, but it's going to come to fruition. The devil's in the details, and they're going to be pushed back, but there's a spy in the camp. It's going to cause heartbreak. She's not going to get everybody, but she's going to get more. But she's got to get a few people. They're going to be reviewing papers, documents, finances, money trails. And instead of just being the talk that's been so long and, they've just not been in a position of power to get anything done, it's finally going to be like, guys, we're going to be taking off. And when they do, they're going to get victory. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy, but there will be a victory. So yay. I was a little bit like, my heart started, I was like, why am I seeing all these negative cards? But then I realized it's not negative. When I actually look at them, it's just, yeah, you get what I'm saying. All right, guys. So, and that's our reading for today. So as always, our candle lit for each and every one of us. Wishing you light for your darkness. Have a great day.